On this episode, we're going to be heading down to Bowling Green, Kentucky for the first day of Hot Rod Power Tour. Today's Saturday. We're in Wisconsin. We're heading down there. We're probably not going to make it all the way down there tonight. Probably about 3/4 of the way. So it'll be a couple hours tomorrow. But technically, today is -1. Tomorrow will be 0, I guess. But anyway, today and tomorrow will be a video. And then Hot Rod Power Tour starts on Monday. So we got the square body, we got the camper on the back. We got a little rack on the back. We'll record some more as we go, so. Well, we're somewhere in Wisconsin. So far the truck's doing perfectly fine. Not a single issue. The only thing is with the camper is running the 12-volt battery and it's not being sunny out for the, what do you want to call it? For the, what is the thing called? The refrigerator. It kind of kills the battery even though it's supposed to be charging through the 7-pin plug, but I just put it on propane and the propane burns out after a while of driving. Some people say you're not supposed to do it as you drive, but it just burns out every once in a while and the fridge stays cold enough, so I just relight it every time I stop. But everything's doing good. The rack on the back seems to be doing good. Water hasn't fallen off and hit someone yet. Tires are still holding up. I don't like how soft they are. It's all over the road with these tires. They're just such a soft tire. And they are pumped up to 80 pounds, so. But anyway, we're just gonna keep on going. I'm gonna check a few things in the camper and we'll hit the road. Well, we made it to Illinois. We stopped at the very first rest stop in Illinois off of 39 South, I believe it is. We are using an old road atlas, you know, the paper kind, one you don't see anymore, but just to prove some old timers I could still read a road map. But anyway, so far as I've been doing good. The only problem is we don't have cruise control, but it's not really a problem. I gotta add some states to my Minnesota, or not Minnesota, to the whole map. Started off here. We're about here now. But anyway, we gotta get down to, we're gonna go through Illinois, and we're probably gonna stop halfway in Illinois tonight, and then we gotta make it down. We might go through Indianapolis, depends what way. But we gotta make it down to Kentucky by tomorrow. And then Nashville the day after that. Well, no, Kentucky, they gotta be in Kentucky by Monday, but registration, early registration Sunday, so we're gonna try to get down there tomorrow. But anyway, truck's doing good. These tires still suck. They're brand new. They suck. I mean, they're fine if you don't have a heavy load, but when you got some weight on it, she gets a rocking, and not really rocking like sidewall. It's kind of weavy, like the tires are like weavy, like the tops of the tread are moving. They're really soft tread, which would be nice for winter, but they're supposed to be in all season. So, but anyway, we're gonna get back on the road again. Well, we noticed that the hitch is cracking, and the welder's got no wire in it that we brought, don't know why. And we made it to Harbor Freight, and within 2 minutes of them closing, we got some wire. We know this generator's not big enough, but we're gonna see if it's enough just to tack weld this. I gotta do something. It's gonna break off soon. You can see the crack. It's not all the way through, but it's going to be soon, so. Alright, so we stopped at Cracker Barrel. Worst comes to worst, I was gonna run a cord over to that outlet and fix this rack, but I think I fixed it the right way. Yep, that's ratchet strap. No, I'm just kidding. That generator wasn't enough. I knew it wasn't, but I just thought maybe it would tack weld it. Nope, not even close. So I gotta fix that. I gotta clean that off. Luckily we found someone literally 20 minutes from where I'm parked to go to their shop tomorrow and fix it. And you know, it's a tractor guy. So hopefully we can get this thing fixed up. Should be there by tomorrow at 9 a.m. and should still have time to clean this up. I might show up early and just so I can get it all cleaned up and ready to just throw a bead weld on it and maybe some extra steel. I don't know yet, but that is that's gonna get fixed tomorrow. We're gonna leave the water jugs off of it because that is 12 gallons of water on there. However much that weighs was hanging off the back of this thing. But so far the truck's been doing good. I've been trying to cruise 60, 65 just because this thing's geared super low, and we just drove 600 miles with this thing. Not a single issue. Knock on wood. But anyway, we're gonna camp tonight here at the Cracker Barrel. Not really camp, just overnight parking, because you can at Cracker Barrels from what I know. And yeah, so we'll get this welded up tomorrow. I'm so thankful that he's gonna help let us use a shop and welder. I mean, I got a welder, I got a grinder, I got everything other than power. I just thought maybe that little generator would be enough to give it a little tack weld, or I would find someone with a generator. I didn't think I would use a welder. I just brought it in case someone else needed to use it and they had a generator. But turns out I need it. So anyway, the camper's doing good. Tires suck. They're just tall tread and super soft, but well, we'll see you tomorrow. All right, well, we're back on the road. It's the next day. We're gonna run to that shop and try to get this thing welded up quick. Well, a big, huge thank you to this shop. I don't know where we're at. We're somewhere in Illinois. He came out on a Sunday, got out of church, came out, let me use the welder. I also added a piece of metal. The welds ain't the prettiest. I didn't really clean up the metal, so they ain't the prettiest, but it'll hold. The good welds are underneath that, but anyway, that'll hold, and that's way better than it was before. I cut out a piece of wood so we can add that gusset piece or whatever, but we're not gonna put the water jugs on the back. We're gonna put the generator in here, but we're gonna take the propane tank out and just throw it in here and just until we test this thing a little more. But anyway, we got that welded up. A huge thank you to Carl over at the shop. I'm sure these people were wondering what the hell this truck was doing sitting in their garage on a Sunday. But anyway, huge thank you to this guy for letting us use the welder and just helping us. So we'll get back on the road. We got to get to NCM whatever motorsports by 6 o'clock tonight. So well, we made it to the first stop, the NCM Motorsports Park. We are all signed in. We got our stuff. We're actually parked right next to another pickup bed camper truck. His is like a little bit earlier Dodge than my Chevy, and then his camper is just like a 60s, I think he said. But we'll take a video of it. It's pretty cool. Well, here's my truck. And we found it a friend. I got like an old Dodge 200. The quad cab, or the club cab, or whatever Dodge calls them. This one's in really nice shape. But I think it's pretty cool. And then they got the 11-foot one, or however, 11 foot, how many inches. I just got the 8 foot. This adds so much more room inside. but then they got that cool box they built under there. It's neat. Wonder how heavy a trailer he can pull with this thing. Oofta, look how close the tires are. Can't even fit your finger in there. Oh, he can really haul something. He's got airbags. He's got a 6-inch ball on the back. Look at this tow truck. So this guy's got a camper. Got a generator running on it. Must be Chevrolet drivetrain, or they just got Chevy rims on it. I want to say that's a 6.2 diesel, maybe? I don't know. It's in a Ford though. I don't know. I don't know. Look at these cars. I like these ones. Cool. Look at this Chrysler. That's a nice one. I'm sure they're just people that couldn't get their projects going, but this guy's got a Christmas tree. So today is the same town as tomorrow, but tomorrow we're gonna be at a different track. Well, we left the venue, not the venue, but the first day of credential pickups, and I was looking on the map, and the first venue has a campsite. I panicked and I came here and I got a campsite. So we got a campsite for the next 2 days. I didn't think there'd be electricity and water, but that's a plus. That's pretty cheap, I think. But anyway, we're gonna get camp kind of set up for tonight. And yeah. Well, thanks for watching day 1 of Power Tour. If you finish watching the rest of the series, you'll see what happens. But anyway, mid-July, we're gonna have big channel changes hopefully, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching.